I'm gonna talk to you about this load, I swear, but first I need to do something. Ugh, Jesus. Oh my God. Dude, oh my God. That was my first meal of the day. Couldn't even remember what it was. Also, I don't know if you could tell, the last time I showered was Sunday, and it's Friday. I should shower today, but I'm not going to. Let's go talk about the load. Okay. I have literally every strap I own on this thing because there are so many layers to it. Look at all this shit. All this random shit. So we're already over here, so we'll start over here. A crate, another crate, and then like a piece of something. I don't really know. Part of an airplane up here as well. Fuel tank of some sort, landing gear, a wing or something. Who knows? Dude, the shit, I hate this shit. Like, make it able to be strapped down. Come on. It's gotta be tighter than loose. In the truck driver subreddit, somebody asked, how tight should my straps be? And somebody commented, tighter than loose. And I think about it like all the time. This is like this, since it can't go over anywhere else. Whatever. Okay, how am I gonna show you this? Okay, this is also secure. I have to go on the other side and actually show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you this real quick. There she is. Okay, so on the other side we have basically another part of a wing. That's it, that's the load. I did say that it was just some guy who bought the plane, but it's, I guess, technically a business or a corporation, because what they do with these plane parts is they cut them up and make keychains and like dog tag type of souvenirs, because this came from NASA. Did I mention that? This is from NASA. I had to go onto a restricted part of the NASA Research Center to pick this up. Restricted. They let me on. They did a background check first, but then they let me on. Good morning. So last time I was here, this is the, okay. Dude, like moving things that are like kind of fragile is so annoying. Let me strap you down. Anyway, so I'm in Santanella, the Petro. I know a lot of people go like down the street because there's like an In-N-Out and other things, but most of the people go for the In-N-Out. They have In-N-Out in Colorado, so I don't like really need to indulge in that when I'm in California. Not to brag, last time I was here, over there was a truck driver getting airlifted out of here. Shit, who is that? Nosed in like a nerd. It's the same day. I just changed my shirt. Oh, I don't have to yell because I have a microphone now. I'm gonna rip some of this off before it rips itself off. And also, they're chill with it. They're actually gonna cut it off before, and then didn't, and then I forgot to remind them. Actually, this is kind of on there. It might be okay. Oh, my mom doesn't see this. Actually, yeah. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call that good. It's been riding totally fine before that. I just kind of thought maybe I would help it out just in case it is getting loose, but it doesn't seem to be getting loose. So we'll just leave it alone and not cause a problem. I took a shower. I know. Please. Thank you. I would like to thank TA for their shower credits. Otherwise, it would have gone on a lot longer. Thank you. Thank you. 6 days. Yikes. Oh my God. Also, auto started my truck before I was like, as soon as I got out of the shower and as I was like getting ready and like drying off and everything, I auto started my truck so that it was cool when I got in here. And my God, that's such a good idea. Do you guys have auto start? Do you guys auto start your truck? Do you guys have heated and cooled seats? I know some of you have heated seats. I don't think you have cooled seats. I should watch what I say because I'm about to start something I can't finish. Sorry, don't be mad. It's just a joke. The straps because we're in Arizona now, and so it's basically just for the sole reason that we can actually go fast. Bumps at 55, it's like kind of not that big of a deal, but when you hit bumps at 75, it's a little bit more violent and things are loose. How funny. I woke up this morning and it smelled like the mornings that you are going on a field trip, you know, in school, and the mornings just smell crisp and bright and different. I don't know, I haven't smelled that in a while. Nothing more to that story. I guess we are going on a field trip though, so, you know, that's fun. Last night was like kind of a challenging back, not gonna lie, and there were people waiting, which makes it even worse. But luckily, this guy popped out of nowhere and helped me. And then, before I could even say thank you, popped back out of nowhere. Where did he come from? Where did he go? That is really nice. I always feel like, oh great, now I'm like the woman hotshot driver who like needs help backing. But like everybody needs help backing every once in a while. It's fine. You know, it doesn't help my feelings of incompetence either, is that when I picked up this load, the guy asked me if I had straps. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe he's just like not used to shipping things and working with trucks. That's not the first time somebody has asked me that. Which is just like, would you ask a big truck that? I don't know, like, it's just like, it may, anyways, let's go to Texas. I just thought about that. Watch me on the camera. My fuel tank is leaking. Again. Steady grip. I can only see it with one eye. So like my depth perception is like where is it? I have something else to tell you about this load. So when they put it on, this piece right here, because this is a pretty big piece, is this whole wing and this was sticking out over the railing by quite a bit. And then the other side was also over the railing, so we were over both sides, right here. They just kind of left it there, and I was like, so we need to take care of those. We need to take care of the sides. And they were like, oh, like, what do you mean? And I was like, it can't be over 102 inches or 8.5 feet. And so they cut some of it off. And it wasn't enough. It was still hanging over by quite a bit. And I was like, it's still hanging over. And they were like,
yeah, but like not that much.
And I was like, doesn't matter. It can't be over at all. It can be, I told them, it can be flush with this railing, but it can't be over. I told them that like multiple times. And they were like, they cut it again. And then he goes, well, it's not like it's sticking out like 6 feet. It's like a couple inches. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Like 6 feet, what, couple inches. And he was like, so what does that mean? What, does it turn into like an oversized load? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, so what is that, like an extra $50 in every state for a permit? And I was like, I mean, it's permits. I don't even know if my insurance will let me do an oversized load. I haven't even talked to them. I don't even know what that entails with them. I don't do oversized loads. And he was like, okay, we'll cut it again. And then they didn't. And I was strapping. As you can see, I used every strap that I own. And it took a minute. And they were like cleaning stuff up. And I went to them twice to be like, so you're cutting this? Like what is going on with this? This needs to be taken care of. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll be right there. And then never came. And then I had to go back up to him and I had to be like, you guys need to cut this off. And then they came and they just honestly like went to town on this side. I think he thought that I was gonna be like, oh, I guess it's okay. It's not okay. Any little thing over the edge is not okay. I don't know. Oh, and then another thing is he was like, well, I was told that you can be like 4 inches over the side. And I was like, you're thinking 4 feet and that's the back. Nothing can be over the railing, over the side. How many times do I have to tell you? So a couple friends of mine have brought it to my attention that I haven't told you guys my name. Go, comma, strap. First name Strap, last name Go. My name is Shannon. Hello, hi, nice to meet you. That's my name. Check out these channels because we have the best of all worlds. Ryan pulls a 48-foot flatbed and Abby pulls a 53-foot dry van. So all of your trekking content is covered in the trifecta of us. Man, sorry I'm so bad at ending these videos. I'll get better at that. I have a whole ass new load. It's like a day and a half later. I'm in Oklahoma, which is not really that close to Pensacola when I dropped it off. I didn't get any footage of them unloading it. My defense, it was approximately 900 degrees in Pensacola. I didn't feel like doing extra stuff because I already had 15 to 16 straps that I needed to undo and then roll up and then put away, and then all of my edge protectors. Y'all, it was work. So I'm sorry, but I'm ending this vlog. I'm taking a tractor to Fort Collins. Bye.